Yes, friends, very good morning, everybody. So, welcome back. Now, in our today's video, we will discuss another system, very interesting system, that is nervous system. Now, nervous system, what are the parts, organs of nervous system? Very simple. One is the brain, which is in everybody. Okay, every living organism has something. So there is a brain, and from brain there is a tube or a nerve or very highly rich cord which is coming from brain to the end. So there is a brain, okay, and from brain it is coming up to the end of the last vertebral column. So this is spinal cord. So there is a brain, there is a spinal cord. These are two organs, and from brain there are direct fibers coming out, and from spinal cord also fibers coming out. So spinal cord, as we have discussed, runs in the vertebral column, okay, inside, and from here in between there are spinal fibers, spinal nerves which are coming out and controlling different system. So organs are very simple, brain and spinal cord and nerve fibers. Remember, nerve fibers, all nerve fiber, there are two types. One which brings sensation from outside to the brain coming. So this we call as sensory fibers. Sensory, because they give sensation. Sensory fibers bring from outside to the. Now if I put my finger on the fire, the sensation will come. Sharmaji, your finger is on fire, and my brain will know, sensory fiber. Okay. Now my brain will take appropriate action and give back signal that don't remove your finger or keep the finger depending on where it is touching. So these fibers are motor fibers, remember. So there are two types of nerve fibers, very simple. That is sensory fibers, sensory, sensory fibers, and motor fibers, motor, motor. So sensory fibers which bring impulse from outside to the brain, and motor which bring gives signal or reply from brain to the concerned part. Clear? So these are the organs of nervous system. Done? Now we can, for the sake of studies, we can divide nervous system into, say, two parts. One is central nervous system, central, which is brain with the spinal cord, only two, central. And peripheral nervous system, where there are peripheries. So from cranial nerve they go up to the different part, from spinal cord they go up to the different part. Okay, so the nervous system we can say into two types, central nervous system and peripheral nervous system. Done? Now, what is the function of nervous system? Very simple, friends. We are living in an environment. So due to nervous system or due to our brain, we receive the impulse from outside, where we are, what is the environment. This makes us aware, so we know about the world, and this is kept as a memory in the brain, and these memories are stored, and then interpretation is there automatic in the brain, and now brain takes appropriate adaptive action. Appropriate adaptive action. This is the basic function of nervous system, nothing else. Same action can be appropriate one place, same action may not be appropriate another place. Now, in a marriage party you are going and there is a music and you are dancing, okay? This is acceptable because in a marriage party you are dancing and you are enjoying. So this dance is acceptable. Now there is nobody on the road and you are going alone and you are dancing. So people will say he's mad. He's a mad. So nervous system helps you to take appropriate adaptive action. Remember, who is mad? The one who is not able to take appropriate action. Now if you are in my class, you should be disciplined, sitting and listening and be. But if you are in a lounge or in somewhere in another place, then you can enjoy and do whatever you like. So appropriate action. So, understanding the environment, storing, memory, recall. When there is a need, there is a recall, and then with the experience what is stored in the brain, you take appropriate adaptive action. Now you learn snake. If there is a snake, it is dangerous. So don't go and be near the snake. It will bite and you will die. That is stored in the brain. If you see snake, now recall will come. What? Oh, this snake is dangerous. Run away, or run away. So this is, you run away. So this is appropriate adaptive action. And if your sensor, your memory is on higher level, you may think, okay, if I run, it will bite somebody else, kill it. That is also appropriate action. So the nervous system function is helps organism to take appropriate adaptive action. Simple, I think that is the simplest way to explain this. Now, before we go to some diseases, you should know very brief about, our all vital functions like respiration, cardiac center, our breathing. Breathing means respiration, or circulatory system, internal organ, digestion. These are all controlled by autonomic nervous system, which is automatic. Again, you remember heart muscles and voluntary muscles. Involuntary muscles, they are not under your wish. Now these muscles and these actions are controlled by autonomic nervous system, which is automatic. Now this automatic nervous system, remember, it works through neurochemicals or through the neurotransmitters. Okay, so these are chemicals. So because neuro is a unit, remember, nervous system unit is nerve fibers. We call neuro, N-E-U-R-O. So doctor will be, the one who operates will be neurosurgeon. The one who treats will be neurophysician. Okay, physician. So neurons. So these are the chemical substances. So nervous system acts through chemicals. Transmitters, chemical transmitters. So autonomic nervous system is of two types. One is sympathetic. What? Sympathetic. Why this called sympathetic? Because it has sympathy with you. If you are in trouble, if you are in a problem, this nervous system will help you to overcome. Now somebody is attacking you. You want to run. So you want to run away. So during that time, your sympathetic nervous system will be dominant. It will help you. And the chemicals will come. And what is the chemical of sympathetic nervous system? It is adrenaline. Adrenaline. And there is another which is noradrenaline. Okay, in America they call as epinephrine and norepinephrine. But in Asia and mostly worldwide we discuss this as adrenaline. So during the situation when you are under trouble, you have to fight with the stress, or you have to flight away. So you go away, run away. With both situations, you need adrenaline release and noradrenaline. When you jump from parachute, that time adrenaline comes. Or any, risky or something where your body is exposed to the danger or some risk, adrenaline comes and noradrenaline, they comes, and this helps you to survive, and this helps you to take action. Now, as a common sense, even if you are not pharmacy graduate or you are not science graduate, with your common sense, you can understand action of adrenaline and noradrenaline. Now tell me, when you are running, you need more energy or less? You need more energy. So adrenaline will convert glycogen into glucose. This is one action. Your heart has to work more. You need more blood. So your heart rate will be more. Your heart force will be more. Contraction will be more. Adrenaline. Because you are running. Your respiration, your bronchus, your bronchial lungs, lungs will dilate or constrict. It will dilate because you need more oxygen. So it will dilate the bronchioles. It will dilate bronchioles. Your eyes, your pupil will dilate or constrict. It will dilate. Pupil will dilate. So you can see clearly and you hit it clearly. So these vital functions, your heart, respiration, breathing will be more oxygen will go, more glucose will be there, your heart will be more active, and you are prepared to fight, to hit back or to run away. In both situations, your adrenaline and noradrenaline will help you. Clear? So this is called as sympathetic nervous system. Now, if you are always in a mood to fight, that also not good. Okay? So another system, another transmitter will come. He say, cool down, cool down. Now dog is gone. There is no danger. Cool down. And that is what is your parasympathetic. We call this as, that was sympathetic. And now second will come, that is parasympathetic. So he say, oh no, because already if you are, every time your adrenaline release is more, then body will adjust your vital at that level, and that is what becomes, in a hypertensive or those who have under stress, because every time is in a fighting mood. So body say, okay, your blood pressure, you are increasing, and all out of 24 hours, 18 hours you are under this, let me fix. So your baroreceptor will put at a higher level and you have become hypertensive, and there are complications. It is not the right time to discuss, okay? So parasympathetic. Now that neurochemical is acetylcholine. Acetylcholine. What is the function of acetylcholine? Opposite, of the adrenaline. So when acetylcholine comes, you relax. Your heart rate comes down. Your energy, your bronchial breathing rate comes down. Respiration come down, less oxygen is there, no need for energy. Your people will now constrict because you are not fighting. So all these things will be normal. Light detector? What is light detector? It is nothing, but they connect your body with the monitor level, with the cardiac and respiration and respiratory and others. So they ask you, did you murder him? You were there or not? Now you are lying. Okay? You are lying. You say, I was not there. But actually you were there. So your body will react now. And your respiration all will increase. Adrenaline will come. You can't control. I told you, this is autonomic nervous system. It is under control of him, not under your control. So God has kept all vital function under his wish. What a great anatomy and physiology, friends. If you want to lie, you cannot lie. Difficult. Your body will react and you will say you are now lying. So your people will dilate. Police will check, you are lying. So lie detector you will fail. Very few people, can pass like in basic instinct. Was that Sharon Stone or somebody? She passed all the tests in basic instinct. That is a different issue. Okay? So parasympathetic now cools down. So remember, in nervous system, this is the autonomic nervous system. Now the diseases are, as I told you, neuritis we have discussed. Okay? We have discussed neuritis, inflammation of neuron will be neuritis. Brain, inflammation of brain will be not brainitis, meningitis. The covering of brain is called meningitis. So the meningitis, if there is inflammation, meningitis. Okay, meningitis, neuritis. These are two. Then epilepsy also is a disease of nervous system. Alzheimer's disease is which is more forgetfulness or related to old age or dementia. These are also the problem. Actually, in developed countries, they have lot of Alzheimer's disease and lot of research, lot of drugs. There is a billion dollar industry there. And also remember, brain needs constant supply of blood, very high energy and high oxygen. So if there is ischemia in the brain, blood supply is reduced. There are ischemic cerebral disease. Ischemia means less oxygen supply. So ischemic heart disease, and there are also ischemic cerebrovascular disease. Ischemic cerebro ICVD or ICD, whatever you call, ischemia, less of blood supply. So there is a clot sometime, internal clotting due to high pressure or due to more pressure, there can be bursting of veins in veins and arteries in the brain. So remember, these are the some diseases of nervous system, and the neurologist, they will treat, neurosurgeon, neurophysician will treat. There are a lot of drugs to promote. Actually, neurology products are focused, by some companies. Every company doesn't make neurological products. Okay, so very few companies. If you are specialist in neurological product, it's a great segment for you to work. So with this, enjoy. Thank you very much. See you in the next video. Bye.